It is with profound sadness that the family of the late Mary Teresa Joseph of Cicero Castries announces her passing. She was called to her Maker on the 30th of June 2025 at her residence. She was affectionately known as Ms. T, Titi, or Tewez. Miss Teresa was a past resident of Conway, Georgeville, and the CDC. Miss Teresa was a past vendor under the almond tree near Government Printery and also in the Slas Bayard. She leaves to mourn 4 children: Callista Brenda Joseph Virgil, a retired educator of Otsa Combined, Cicero Combined, and the District 4 office; Franklin Joseph, better known as Blackie, a stevedore at Slaspa; Ronald Joseph, an employee of the CARICOM Secretariat in Guyana; Myrtle Nadia Joseph Brown, a caterer of Cicero. Her sons-in-law, Christopher Virgil, a chef of Cicero; Lyndall Brown, an employee of SSDF and a councillor of the Castries City Council constituency. Her daughters-in-law, Sarah Gasto of Pave and Gloria George Joseph of Guyana. Her adopted children, Annette Pascal of Goodlands, Alan Buju Gregg of the CDC, and Marianne Wallace Brown of Cicero. Her siblings, Thelma John of Leclerc and family, Anthony Dickinson Alexander and family of Barbados, Agneta Marie Polius and family from Boisden Jacmel, Remy Thomas, an employee of Renault Construction, family of her deceased siblings, John Fatty James of Anslare, Joseph Beche Chalmine of Duga Chozel, Aaron Stiboy Raymond of Sarat, Stefano Raymond of England, Mary Cam Raymond of Barbados, Philomen Alexander of Antigua, and Matilda Jules Louis of Cedars. Also left to mourn are her 14 grandchildren: Chrissy Nacadia Virgil and family of Brooklyn, New York; Soraya Tamika Allaire, employee of First National Bank and family of the CDC; Leanne Tamara Mann, employee of Royalton and family of Goodlands; Sarah Wilson and family of Martinique; Amanda Wilson and family of La Mesa and family of Moshi; Lucianne Joseph of Marigot, employee of CPG Limited; Omari Joseph and family of deceased Osai Joseph of Guyana; Yannick Joseph of Queens, New York; Aisha Brown in Taiwan; Chrissa Shala Virgil and family of Cicero; Natalie Andrea Alcid of Goodlands; Soshan Allaire of the CDC, and Allen's Plant of Cicero. Many great-grandchildren, including Anaya Joseph and Jamali Zendaya Virgil of Cicero, Kira and Kyrie Wilson of Martinique. Left to mourn, many nieces and nephews here and abroad too numerous to mention, including Bonnie Joseph of Texas, Louise Gabriel of Long Island, New York, Jennifer John Lewis of Virginia Beach, Virginia Lydia Louis, and Mandy Susie Stanislas of Cedars, Gloriana Attigal and Robert Alexander of Barbados, Mary Sexius and Vincent Raymond, better known as Star Black of Bexo, and Claudia Edmond of Mondodo. Miss Teresa leaves to mourn her close friends: Miss McGilter of Olio, Denry, a vendor near Glass Supermarket, Claudia of the Castries Market, and Miss Tissout of the CDC shop. many other friends of the Castries market and environs. Also left to mourn the Duncan family here and abroad, the Raymond families here and abroad, the Curtin family here and abroad, the Joseph family here and abroad, the Burke family here and abroad, the Paul family in Queens, New York, including Rosaline Paul, Mary Paul, and Sharon Delor, the Virgil family here and abroad, including Nilsa Virgil in Brooklyn, New York. Also left to mourn her caretakers, Stasha and Curleen of Cicero, and Lillian Mann, a retired employee of Massey Supermarket, Leclerc. Special mention, the Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, Honorable Dr. Kenny D. Anthony, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Ambassador Dr. Robert Lewis and family, Mr. Claudius Francis, Speaker of the House, Mr. Leo Clark, Mr. Vincent Hippolyte, Mr. Peterson Francis, the St. Lucia Labour Party, the Vitalis and Andrew families, the Bino family, Alibo of the St. Lucia Warehouse in Foachot, David Mathre, Robert David of La Panse, Rodrika Bibi Peters of Cicero, Paul Richards, Memory, Thomas Tommy Marslin of the Wharf, Martin Tikamen Alexander, Norman Boyce, Eldon Francois. The funeral service of the late Ms. Mary Teresa Joseph, better known as Ms. T, TT, or Tuez, will be held on the 31st of July 2025 at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception at 2 p.m. Her body will be interred at the Shock Cemetery. Persons are asked to wear red or a touch of red. The service will be live streamed with WeTV. Her body now lies at Creek Funeral Home, Vidbouteille. May her soul rest in eternal peace.